What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. As you can tell by the title, we're going to be making a phone charger with batteries. If you guys are new here, hi, my name is Jess. I'm a person in long-term recovery who has served time in prison, and my entire crazy life story is in the description box down below. If you want to follow me on any other social media platform, TikTok, Instagram, Patreon, that's $2. It's only ever going to be $2. All of that is linked down below, as well as my vlog channel and my podcast. I am also a proud partner with Groups Recover Together. Groups is available in 13 plus states, expanding all the time. They are both online and in-person treatment program that strongly leans on harm reduction. They 420 friendly, and they're an amazing team of people. I will leave my landing page of them in the description box as well. All right, let's kick this thing off. Now, we're in my office today because, not that this matters, it's completely irrelevant, but I moved my podcasting table that I used to have upstairs. I moved it in the basement, and I don't want to film down there today. So my desk is like the only place that I could do this. Before we get into the tutorial here, which I haven't done in a long time, so I might make a fool out of myself. We'll see how it goes. I mentioned this on TikTok, and people were like, how many batteries would you need for this, like 50? Bruh, four batteries. Also, I know a lot of people have heard my story for years now, and I've said I didn't have a prison cell phone because I didn't. So why would I need to do this in prison if I didn't have a cell phone? Great question. This battery pack that I'm about to show you can be used for so many things. It can be used for a tattoo gun or a cell phone. So many things, but it comes in handy. I feel like this is like general survival. Okay, so the things that we are going to need is a piece of paper, electrical tape, or any tape really, a little piece of cardboard, which we're gonna get into, fingernail clippers, your charging wire, 4 batteries, a razor that I took a hammer to, we'll get into it, and whatever you wanna charge. Now, this is like a really old tablet that I found laying around. You wanna be careful with this because you don't wanna like fuck up your phone. So I'm not gonna plug my expensive ass phone into this because I haven't done this in a long time. How do I get everything in frame? Ugh, God. Okay, first thing that we are going to do, actually, just kidding. I'm gonna complete the razor. I took a hammer to it because we're in the street and I can. But essentially, fingernail clippers are used for all kinds of things besides cutting your fingernails. They're used to take apart things that we need. If I break my acrylics for this, I'm gonna be so pissed. Okay. Razor blade comes out, pretty simple, and I only need one of the blades. We will save the other one for another project, maybe. You wanna be super careful with this. Actually, don't do this at home. No, but if you're working with razor blades, obviously be careful. Come on. So I jumped up, got a ring light, freaking clouds went, the sun went behind the clouds. And I got some scissors to cut this razor blade. It's just not working. Shit. If you bend it back and forth, it'll break. I just don't want to cut myself. It's fine. We can make it work. Okay, so I have a piece of paper, ripped it in half. The paper is really not that important. I mean, it is. It makes it look, it makes it more stable, but I could just tape it together with the electrical tape. So basically, we got positive and we got a negative. We want to put the positive to the negative. We're going to put that like this. I'm going to tape that so it doesn't go anywhere. Move around, and we want to make sure that they're still touching when I put it in this paper. That'll make sense in a minute, I think. Just want to make sure that they stay together. Wrapping it in paper, I mean, it'll work as long as they're touching, right? So we're gonna do positive this way, and we're gonna do negative the other way. I'll show you what I mean by that in a second. So again, positive to the negative for the other one. I'm gonna tape it together and then roll it in this paper just so that it stays together. The reason why I'm using so much tape in the free world is because I can. Tape, you know, every commodity that you have in prison, you have to be, you know, resourceful with. You can't waste anything. You have to make sure that you're, you know, every single little item that you have is used correctly and there's no waste. So I'm gonna take this taped battery little pack here. And paper helps make it a little more stable. That's a lot of paper. And then I'm just gonna tape the paper because I can. Okay. God, it just seems way too wiggly. Is this really how we did it? Okay, so we have positive and negative. Hopefully you guys can tell. Positive and negative on both sides, positive and negative. So it's really important that you make sure it's lined up right. Then we're gonna take our razor blade. Get another piece of tape. Ew. We're gonna take our razor blade that I couldn't freaking cut and lay it on here. I'm gonna tape that too so that doesn't move. Ah, it moved. We want it to be
cool. Cool, bro.
Want it to be like across the middle of this here. Razor blade. It's not pretty, but it'll do the job. Then I need fingernail files, but I guess this will work. So I need fingernail files. We're gonna put some cardboard on both ends, and the only cardboard that we really have access to is fingernail files that are super hella freaking cheap, but you know, those fingernail files are used for so many things too. So hopefully this works. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna put some of that here. I'm gonna put the cardboard on both ends of the battery pack. Rubber band that I stole from somewhere in prison. Just kidding. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on first. See how the razor blade is like hanging off this side? That's not what I wanted. I wanted it to be smaller. We are where we are though. Actually, I might have a popsicle stick. Let me go look. I got a popsicle stick, and what I did was I put the wooden popsicle stick on this end. So I have separated my wire, my charging wire. Now this is super important. There's a red wire and then there's a white wire. Maybe sometimes it'll be a black wire. Mine's white, but it's really important knowing which side is the positive side. So I don't like that these aren't even. They should be level with each other. I don't like it, but we are where we are. Okay, so I have a razor blade that I snapped in half, and I put the red positive side on one and the negative side on the other. Also super important to keep them separated. In prison, we had razors that had holes in them. So I didn't have to do it this way in prison, but so the red wire is gonna go on the positive side and the white is gonna go on the negative. And I'm gonna secure that with acrylic nails in one hand. You stay there and you go there. I'm gonna take my rubber band and I'm just gonna wrap my rubber band on it. Just, again, not how we would do it. Oh wait, no, hold on, sorry. And I'm gonna just put these wooden pieces here. It really doesn't matter. I don't think we need the wooden pieces since I have so much freaking tape on this thing. It's kind of a disaster. But it's okay. It's all good. Okay, the moment of truth here. Moment of truth, I'm so scared. I'm so nervous. I don't know if I got it right, but we're about to see. And there we go. Look at that, ta-da. How about that, huh? Just so that y'all see, it's not plugged into anything else. This will turn off in a second. Okay, it's not plugged into anything else.
Maybe this should be the thumbnail, hold on.
So there you have it. That's how to charge your phone. Now it's not pretty, obviously, but it will work. And what's amazing about batteries is they can do so many things. I can also light a cigarette. Not that I smoke cigarettes. But I'm just forever blown away by the, you know, by all the things that I learned in prison. Now just bear in mind here, oh, where's the plug? Please keep in mind that prison didn't teach me anything besides how to survive in prison. That's all prison teaches you. I'm just forever impressed with the things that I learned in prison. So if your parents ever take your charger away, I'm just kidding. All right, you guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, I love you. Stay safe, stay in recovery, whatever that looks like to you. Please do not break the law. You can learn prison hacks right here. I'll see y'all in my next one. Bye.